Hello, you're listening to the DVD commentary of The In-Betweeners. This is episode 1. I'm James Buckley, I play the part of Jay.
I'm Joe Thomas, and I play the part of Simon.
I'm Blake Harrison, I play the part of Neil.
I'm Simon Bird, and I play William Mackenzie. Episode 1, the first day.
Yeah. That was fun doing that, doing the opening credits for The In-Betweeners. It was all just...
all green screen and...
Yeah, we was in front of a green screen and just had loads of stills taken of us.
Actually, I think all the graphics actually look really, really good. That's one of my favourite parts of the show, actually.
It does make us look quite cool, like we're in a sort of pop video, I think, which is nice because we look like idiots throughout the most of it.
It's good to look good for that brief opening moment and then look like twats for the rest of the episode.
I'm going to take you outside and I want you to fuck me.
Really? Oh, that was a good day.
Thorpe Park,
That's Buckley. Shortly after jumping on that car, James vomited into a hedge.
Yeah,
and then
that hedge
more
that's behind the
vomiting
car.
there.
Definitely her. Just to confirm,
Hairy chest.
we are going to have sex.
That's absolutely
That's a very
beautiful.
hairy chest for a 16-year-old, isn't it?
I know who I'm looking at in that scene.
When
Yeah.
there was a scene where Blake had to take his shirt off and he was forced to shave his chest.
yes, I was.
But they didn't see an essay from me.
No
But
need,
I actually
no
think
It has a
ours-
little jungle down
They're
there.
playing him as a monkey.
I think my chest is actually less hairy than yours. And yet
Everyone's
I
chest
shaved
is less
mine
hairy
and-
than that.
I could discuss it with my head of six.
This stuff was all really lovely. I love doing this stuff in the school. It was just a really beautiful, lovely school.
It's a very,
Yeah.
very nice school.
Intelligent.
They had was it
like-
Sky News or
yeah,
something streamed
a
in there on a
news
massive
channel.
projector in the conservatory. or
It was
something like
completely wonderful. It was like a sort of, it's like where you go to catch a plane to heaven.
Yeah. It was brand new as well, and because they were still sort of introducing kids into the school. They'd only
Yeah.
had 3 years.
Oh, really?
They only went up to year 9. There still wasn't
So
a
it was
year 10 and
completely
11.
empty.
My mistake.
It was
just
mainly
no one
empty, but just
So the older years were just made up
with
of
some
us
lucky
and a few
children
essays.
running around with twice as much
But,
space as every other school child in the country.
I give it about 5 years until it's full of graffiti.
Yeah. Well, we did quite a lot, didn't we, to be honest? Just some...
That's not true.
No, that isn't true. As far as anybody knows, that's not true.
How did you guys find out about it? And like,
No, it isn't true. I don't know what the irony filter is on this, but we obviously didn't graffiti the school.
Right,
Okay, I'd like to.
Massive freak.
there's Joe.
we didn't do
there you
that.
are.
Let's
That's
get
the
back on
first
this,
time we
there's
see
Joe.
you.
First...
I'd imagine it'll
cycle
become quite important.
Yes. Oh, so I can't be mates with him, can he? Yes. No, we're not friends in real life. We had to try and
I hate him.
get on for the purposes of this.
You can see from his rather nasty
Yeah, he didn't do very well at doing that.
We just, well,
most of the
ironically, it's torn us apart even further.
lesson number 1 of the sixth form. Life is not.
Craig Davies. Very good. Very
You
funny.
probably would want to say that your hair's not actually like that in real life, is it?
My hair, no, my hair is,
No, that literally took hours of preparation
yeah,
every day.
absolutely.
Those spikes.
My hair's, I've got more of a sort of fop thing going on in real life.
Yeah, it's not that much better.
It's not better, but at least it's my own mistake.
That's but illegal.
The makeup department. No, very good.
No, it's good.
They're
It's
very good, the makeup
cast,
department,
it's not.
actually. So that's unfair.
No. I have to go this way.
Yeah.
Wow.
My hair literally took hours.
Rudge Park. That's the fake name of the school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What were the other options they had?
I don't know.
That was a dead end. Right,
no.
Move on. Move on.
Grange Hill.
One take this bit. Brilliant.
Yeah, you're
effortless.
I must say you are good in this
Was
bit.
good.
Actually,
Not
I
sure.
would have sort of messed this up.
No, it did. I say one take.
Right,
That's absolute lie.
this is
They
quite,
took one take in the end.
quite an
but-
important bit coming up now.
Okay, this is good. There's a little bit of trivia here from
yes, there's some.
Simon's point of view.
Here we go.
Good
This
stuff.
is when it all starts to kick in now. This is when the episode starts to make sense.
Why is that, James?
Well, because Neil and Jay enter the scene. And
I like the incorporation of Neil.
If you look at me there on the toilet, you can see the second pair of boxes I have underneath the first pair.
yeah, you can see that your balls are covered up.
Yes.
Who are these girls you fucked then?
But
Look,
that wasn't your choice. You wanted them out.
As Joe said, a little bit of trivia here. About to enter is my girlfriend's brother. So
And actually, as that character as well.
yeah.
There is the little one behind.
Yeah.
I'm literally pointing at the screen. I was pointing at the screen there to show you which
Kieran.
one it was.
I
Good
like
guy.
this
Good
bit.
guy.
I like.
What the fuck are you doing? You trying to look at my cock?
Henry Lloyd Hughes playing Donovan.
Bit of banter with Henry. Henry is actually completely lovely.
Hollywood Hughes.
What sort of place I'd come.
Henry's basically the nicest
a
person
little mistake
you'll
coming
ever
up. If you just
meet.
look there, there's a cable. There's a cable.
Oh right, yes, I did see
There's
that.
a cable from the camera. So.
I think Henry must be acting here or something, because he's actually playing a complete bully when he's
Yeah.
actually just a really sort of sweet guy.
Yeah, he would.
It's as if he's entered a sort of character and has
Yes.
kind
I
of
think-
embodied another person.
I think it has to be mentioned that he was. We had a cast versus crew
I find that really
football
funny.
match after we finished filming, and he was worried that he would be the weak link on the cast, and I think we all were. But he really came through. I think that has to be
Who's
said.
that? Henry?
Yeah,
I thought he did all right.
yeah, he did.
was
He did
okay.
well.
I think man of the match went to me.
Right, I love that performance.
Don't worry.
I told you. that,
James
didn't I?
likes my acting in that bit.
Which is
Quite nice, because I
Posh twat.
was not really sure.
That's a short skirt.
That is sure, isn't it?
This way, but do me a
Can we?
Can we just a bit quiet here for the improvised line from from the extra as I walk past? This is coming up.
Wanker.
Off the top of her head. She just saw me and she, the first thing that came to her head, which was.
At least she didn't look into the camera though.
That's true.
Badge on.
Might not go to this thing tonight. Pretty knackered. We've just had 10 weeks off.
Yeah, but he's just spent the last 10 weeks wanking 3 times a day. That's why he's knackered.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
I've had 210 wanks and my cock's like a pepperami.
How did you guys find out about
Carly.
the In-Betweeners, which was actually once called Baggy Trousers?
How do we found out?
Great.
That's
great.
Well, how did we find out? I was in a show in Edinburgh, the Edinburgh Festival.
More into clubs than pubs.
I was in it as well, Joe.
So sorry. I was in it with this
I wasn't. in it.
idiot. I was in a show with this little idiot, and eventually
Anything.
Okay, well, you know
he sort of ended up in this thing as well.
freak if she has been anywhere near a pub, so don't mention it to your folks.
It's Emily Head
Thanks, hon.
I think
playing Carly.
we did the last 2 weeks of filming
About
all
to
in the school.
get a little
I think it's
glimpse.
fair to say that we look quite tired by this time.
Let's just take a moment to take that in.
Sociology.
Nah, I'm good here.
Oh, okay.
Why isn't he going? What's the matter with him?
That's
What's he
weird.
doing?
Jay's putting
Mental.
2 and 2 together.
Let's see.
What's
Wait,
the?
what is it? Hang on. What are those legs about?
He's crossing his legs. He's hiding
That-
something.
Brilliant.
Actually got a stall.
The penny drops.
Oh! Oh no!
It's an erect cock.
I think we should probably mention that didn't this happen to Damon Beasley, the
This
writer?
Oh yeah,
I think.
Right, Damon
So
Beasley.
that's where this comes from.
For the choice.
Most of the
Confessions of Damon.
embarrassing moments that happen on the show have either happened to Ian Morris or Damon Beasley, the two writers.
The more sort of the
yeah.
more sort of physical ones are Damon's department.
Yeah. I like the
and
fact.
the kind of more
sort of
stupid
crippling
things you've
emotional.
said. Kind of
I like the fact that
massively traumatic
you can sort of. That's a good bit of skill there, by the
are
way.
Ian's department.
I like the fact that you can sort of get away with it because the kids are only 16, 17, so they're at a naive stage. But obviously, when it happened to the writers, they were actually sort of late 20s.
They were writing the show. It was during the week that they were writing the show that these things happened.
Anyone can be your friend. You just need to hang around.
Just hanging out.
There we are. Not interested. Still not interested in him.
There's my coat.
Who's that in the background?
Oh no, here I come.
Who's that little bat sneaking up? Oh, there he is. Hello, Professor Words.
Yes, it's a briefcase.
It's the line for the show, isn't it? Professor Words. One of my favourite lines.
Easier, friends.
Where are we meeting tonight then?
The Black Bull. It's just
I do like that coat that I wore.
The Black Bull. Take that. Take note.
The Black Bull.
Oh.
Where are we going, Neil? Is it the Black Bull?
Oh yes, that's right. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Definitely.
She'd be right.
She might not get served. Girls always get served. As soon as they get.
That is true.
That is
lit-
very true.
They
Well
do
done.
always get
Very
served.
annoying at
That's
that
very
age as
good.
well.
That's the great
Yeah,
thing
but-
about this show. Not only is it
Saying
hilariously
these
funny,
things
but
that are just been
very
staring you in the
true to
face, but you can't see them, and then they say them. And, you
and they think,
that's
yeah,
so true.
yes.
No.
God,
But
yes.
that is true.
It's like
Girls
an
do always get served.
encyclopedia.
I made a song up
She is fair.
You did make some.
about Will's mum.
Well, don't sing it.
No, okay, I won't sing it, but it was very flattering.
Oh, sing it. Just whisper it in my ear.
It was
you whisper it in my ear?
no, it was a silly song, but she was
Can we please?
she was a very attractive lady, and I was
Oh no! And actually, the irony there is he's trying to stop them being rude, but in the end, he's the only one who gets heard saying the word vagina.
And
Well done.
That
Joe.
can
That's
happen.
the
That has
laughs.
happened to me when some people behind me were playing a kicking game, and then eventually I got really pissed off and kicked one of them up the arse, and I was told off by a woman member of the public for basically being antisocial. Sort of,
I think
I don't know.
I think this
You
is
know, one of those
this
young
is
people who
a good performance by the two
cause
actors
trouble.
on TV.
Oh, thank you, Joe. I don't want. Joe, I mean, just say that again. Just
This
in
is
case I
nice.
missed it. Look,
That's
you
right,
just
this is
said-
nice. This is the nice bit. Hang on.
I like the pause.
No, when you say I'm going to the pub, that's really
Yeah.
good.
Well, I
He
don't
looks
like.
at
Wait a minute. Hang on. Shh.
I don't like to blow
Come on.
trumpet, but if you,
£20.
no, you missed.
Oh, we
it.
Missed it.
But anyway,
Missed it.
You sick formers. This
that's yeah.
It wasn't just the drink.
I think
Those were
I was
James's magazines
supposed
from
to
home.
do this in my boxers.
Yeah, you were supposed to-
Originally.
Yeah.
Told you
Alex McQueen.
He was so funny.
He is excellent.
He's
He
brilliant.
is very funny.
Actual porn mag.
Don't come in.
So,
All right, I won't come in.
No
that was
holds
fun
barred.
to look at.
Mum, can I borrow 20 quid?
Here's
They're all asking for 20 quid, aren't they?
Won't spend it on.
Yeah,
Oh.
see how Neil only asked for
Absolutely
10 though.
classic.
Bloody teenagers, always asking for money. They've only got one thing on their mind, haven't they, teenagers? How to make money.
Out of their parents.
Smells quite strong.
Good scene this.
I love this bit. This has happened to me on many occasions.
Mentioning it, I can see you've got a.
She does remind me a little bit of my actual mum.
I mean, I can't watch it now, can I? I've not got.
Is that why you had such an attraction to it?
That was why we ended up.
That's so
Let's stop that.
I like. Can
Yeah,
you
that could've
see
gone
the
anywhere.
key in
Yep.
already in the? Yeah, there it is.
Mistake number 2.
I borrow.
So,
Spend.
There we
and
go.
never give back.
and
The key was already prepared so that you could quickly whip back in.
This was working.
the Black Bull.
The black ball.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
A little
No,
story.
that's a good part. I'm
Hearty
sure,
folk
I'm
inside.
sure the rest, the sixth one were in there as well.
Whilst we was filming this scene outside the pub, we had an argument about Team America.
And it went on for so long.
And Joe got really
Big
upset
argument.
about it.
Look at Joe here, he's literally fuming.
I'm
You can see the smoke coming out of his mouth. Look at that.
They-
A burning puddle of resentment.
I think
I'm
it
not being
was-
listened to.
I think Ian had to pull me to one side and sort of say, "Stop winding up, Joe."
That was kind of a theme for the
That was-
entire
that
shoot
did
though.
happen
Was
quite a
you
lot.
Joe
just
gets quite
winding
emotional.
Joe up.
I get a bit emotional with
Constantly.
the others.
You coming then? Briefcase.
Buckley particularly.
Yeah.
After you.
Should we bring that argument up again? Should we
Let's
argue
not
about it
do
now?
that.
Okay.
Here we are. Oh, where are all the...
What?
Wait a
Hold
second.
on.
They don't look like they're in the sixth.
No, they're just early. They're just early.
Wait, is that the school captain? No. No, it's the big
Look,
ball.
they're
No,
just
it's all
in
right.
there.
They're coming on later. They'll be on later.
yeah.
Carly will be along.
They're
Don't-
just in
don't
there
worry.
because they're the hardcore, apparently.
It's all right. So now it's just a small matter of getting a little drinky booze.
This,
What could possibly go wrong?
no, this would be fine.
Neil after the fruity.
There'll be no
Typical bloody Neil, isn't it?
Bloody Neil, don't piss your money away in there. You've got a little enough as it is.
Yeah.
Nice. This is a nice bit of work
yeah,
from
yeah.
Buckley. This
Yeah.
barman's good as well.
Virtuoso.
Yeah.
Virtuoso from Buckley here.
Very good. Little set piece.
That's right, mate.
So when's your
Brilliant.
Pretty flawless. Flawless
Amazing.
accent. Where are you from? You're
Does
from
everything.
Melbourne or Perth?
What was the accent based?
Yeah.
Yeah, good answer.
It is Melbourne based because Ramsey Street Neighbours is the only
Yeah.
serving them unless I got ID as well?
Australian thing I know about.
Where at?
Oh, this. I think this
One
was actually
beer?
this. From a personal point of view, this was the worst day of filming for me because I had this.
Actually, at one point.
It's not even a long speech. Just had a little
Yeah.
speech to do in a minute. Just didn't know my lines.
Never been.
Here it goes. Is he
I
going to
had
get it
it,
right? He doesn't know his lines, remember? So this
So,
should go well.
literally-
This is something
making
me,
them-
me and Joe just doing nothing. in the background.
My word.
just
Oh, he's in the back.
just motionless. There might as well be card players.
Can we get a glimpse of
Have a
Joe
look.
and James in the background? What are they doing?
There we are, good mates. Looking at the trilogy of photographs.
James actually looked behind him just
trying to work out
was over.
what year they were taken in.
Can't serve you at all if you're underage.
Right. You've driven me to this.
Now this book actually says, what does it say? Teenagers know your rights.
Yeah.
I don't think you can
Nice.
actually read that.
All
Have you got the lines written in there, Bert?
So I have
Well, I can
No.
can't read
Perhaps.
the
Well,
Supposed to be in there, aren't they?
Bought by an adult and they are accompanied by an adult. No adult.
It would be completely justified to have had the lines written in that book. That's absolutely fine.
I'll pay for your drinks.
I think Ian would have something to say about that.
Pints of cider
Fine.
and 3 Carvery dinners.
This guy was
I was genuinely scared of him, like in real life.
No, it's the Carvery guy that was.
Yeah, that Carver guy was genuinely scary.
Yeah.
Nice guy though.
Lovely guy.
You've got to say that on these.
4 double rum and cokes, please, mate.
As many as 4.
No, no one's turned up yet.
But we have made one
strange.
new friend.
Who's that? Well, this is... What's your name?
What's he doing? Sit with us. We don't know him.
Why? Hi, Steve. Where are our drinks? It's a long story that involves Steve as well. Now, before we get our cider... Cider?
Yes, cider.
Carvery.
Oh, Will. What are you doing?
What are you doing at this school?
Simon's pretty cool. Whenever he goes out, he always has meat and gravy with his booze.
Well, we're not going to get...
Simon is a bit weird. Just literally just tagged along with people he doesn't know.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
You know.
Yeah.
Neil. Get mine for me.
Oh, this is not going well, is it?
It's not.
This isn't how they wanted to start the sixth form.
They want just this old man and...
You know, the thing about these guys is they're not cool, but they're not, like, sad either. They're sort of in between, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
That's a good name for the show, actually.
Well,
You're on something.
Yeah, they're
It's like,
the
they're
in-the-middlers.
everybody. They're you.
they're every man.
There's so much blood in that. What's that?
Oh, shit, it's from Carly.
Oh, brilliant.
Takes a long time to come up, doesn't it, this
Takes
text?
a little while, but
No, she's saying it's so patched.
they're just loading it, mate. It is from Carly. Did you not hear?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Retard.
She's in the Black Horse. Where are we?
Oh! No! Oh, no!
Humphrey's on the way.
Disaster, mate!
No way.
It was
Oh,
originally
what a man.
written. It was
What a
originally
man.
written that we were in the White Swan.
No, that was
not the
Which is the
Black.
exact opposite.
Yeah,
because, of
which I
course,
thought was funnier, but
the swan is the opposite
more
of the horse.
unrealistic.
Their nature's it's sort of their enemies.
The swan
That's
is
one
the horse of the lake.
Carly.
That's what
yeah.
that's what David Attenborough would say.
Simon! Simon!
Good seeing this as well.
Where have you been?
This is a
Making
point where I always say that
full
Joe's
use of-
prepared to hold
Don't be shy.
a word longer than most people.
Really?
There we go.
Tom's just coming.
I think that's good. that.
Really, yeah. Oh,
I like that.
Good. Uh-oh, now what?
Good guy.
Absolutely bullshit.
Absolutely massive, isn't he?
What a guy. He's literally about 4 times the size of me.
So this is Simon I was telling you about.
Was it Tom? Ollie.
Oliver
Oliver.
Holmes, I think his name was.
Oh, this is a new Simon.
There you go. He was going to be in the team if Henry couldn't make it, but Henry made it. So he wasn't in the team.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, charming. Well done.
He's really nice, actually, Ollie.
Lee Sharp. Lee.
Again, you have to say that. Like, it's just that we got told
Just
off for
bullying someone smaller into.
Miles, really nice guy.
Lovely. Nice.
You've got to be kidding me.
That one isn't nice. That one there.
Do you do?
That one there.
Yeah, God.
I'll just take the 4 pints then.
I'll just see your ID then.
Deadlock.
Spend all night.
I like this because he's a bit nicer. Like he's used to dealing with kids.
Yeah.
A subtle difference from the other barman.
So I'd like 4 pints of lager.
You can see my stupple popping through there.
And again, all this
Late in
guy
the day.
wants is a little cheeky fake ID, and that would
was,
do it. That's all he
yeah.
wants.
I enjoyed filming this because I had nothing to say and just sort of was in a pub with
Sure.
Do you want to lift?
extras.
Of course he has.
What was that? Was that aimed at me?
Good story. Have you got another one?
No,
What?
this is
Didn't
good.
you invite some essays to an imaginary party at your hotel room? Or am I just making that up?
It was just,
No, it was a good
it was a
party.
joke. It was a joke.
It was
Of
a
lager.
sort of joke.
ID.
Look! What? Just look around you!
No, what are you doing, Will?
Bloody pub is underage.
Them's not the rules, Will.
Oh, Will.
She's underage. He looks a bit old.
This is-
He's uglier, but he's.
Oh, don't do this if you're trying to get accepted into the school.
No.
Fluff.
Lost control of this situation.
Don't annoy everyone in the school.
16.
Bird, I like how you say padding. Everyone can pick up on that. It says
Padding.
padding weirdly. He also says badger weirdly. He says badger.
16. And this one, Mark Donovan.
Oh no.
He looks old.
Oh, you're asking for trouble, William.
Still only.
With that sort of
Holding a
attitude.
pool cue.
He's yeah.
Sir.
Oh, and the teacher's there. It's all falling apart, isn't it?
That's
Couple of the,
Sarah, the runner in the
On the
background.
far right of the screen. She.
The thing,
was lovely.
with the inconsistency here is, of course, everyone blames Will for in the night, but Mr. Gilbert has just shown up, so
Yes.
I'm sure he'd have.
If Will had just kept his cool for 30 seconds,
That's a major
more,
flaw.
then,
that's a major flaw.
Things could have been very different.
See you again, Mackenzie. And congratulations on doing my job for me. I'll make sure you get another badge for this.
Sir.
Now get out.
What would the badge say?
Now he goes. Disgraced.
My lager, please, Ian.
Look at him. He's ashamed of himself, isn't he?
Nice though. I like this little come down bit now.
It was good. We started filming a bit of this, and there was still the food table in the middle.
Better not leave him on his own.
In the middle.
Oh yeah, we had this little song in this.
There's another song we made
I
up
imagine
about
we'll
moving
sing
the food.
now.
No, we won't.
Well, we'll just see if it comes up.
I'm such a twat.
Yes, you are. That was pretty specialist back there.
Nice little
His
moment.
mum still buys his trousers. Was a personal
Just it's sort of like.
This is like
It's
they're
almost like
becoming
they're.
friends.
What's happening here?
friend who didn't need ideas.
Friend, that's an important
Trying to-
word, isn't it?
is.
Friend in
Yeah.
the series.
Nah, it's okay.
Because we all sort of become friends, don't we?
Well,
It was nearly called Friends, but apparently there's a show that's already got
Apparently
that
that's
name.
taken. I don't know. I've never.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it myself.
I will get you.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a threat?
That is scary.
She is fit.
Thanks.
Lovely to meet you, Mrs.
I mean, Henry Lloyd Hughes is quite a big bloke.
Nice to meet you.
He looks quite intimidating. His short hair and his earring.
Kill me.
Oh, I'm glad you're making friends.
Doesn't he have his own clothing line or something like
love
that?
that
in real
line.
life,
Do
or
mums
he's
ever
just trying to do something?
Oh, mums.
I really like
Mums and homework, isn't it?
I really like the choice of song that's on now. It's one of my favourite songs.
If he doesn't shag my mum first.
what is this song?
It's by the Libertines. Don't look back into the sun.
At least things
that's
are going to
nice.
get better. Well, they could just stay the same. Or get worse.
I'm hooked.
That's nice.
What an episode.
Oh, tell me
What a
more.
show.
I want to. What is that? It?
Happens.
Oh no!
God, no! Well,
James Buckley.
if only there were 5 more episodes in the series.
We're never going to find out what happens to Will and Simon.
And
Well, Will and
and Jay and Neil, I
Well,
guess.
I hope they won't be in it. I hope those other two aren't in it. And they focus on the friendship between Will and Simon.
I don't know if you'd have a series there. You'd just have 2 people.
Yeah, it'd be like a sort of Brideshead thing, like a classic, a television classic. Instead of this.
That's the best bit of the show. Why? Hello, and welcome to the DVD commentary of episode 3 for the In-Betweeners, a Thorpe Park episode. I'm Blake Harrison, playing Neil.
Yeah, I'm Simon Bird. I play Will.
I'm Joe Thomas playing Simon.
Yes.
Come on!
I'm James Buckley. I play Jay.
Just in time.
Yeah.
Oh, jinx.
Okay, so
Who's that hands? Oh, that's me.
I like how they do the little bits like this at the beginning of it. Just in case you haven't watched
I
the
like
other
it, I
episodes,
like
we
it.
recap
oh,
it
there
all
it
in
is.
about 30
Got
seconds.
him good.
She's fit. She is fit.
Don't have a wank over my mum. And unlike my old school, there were girls.
Cheese fit.
If there's one thing I now know about girls, and let's face it, there is only one thing I now know about girls, it's
Just
boys
2
for a whole lot
breast references there.
Right.
As he was the
A
old
little bit of
chances of getting a car.
personal trivia for me. I'm actually taking driving lessons at the moment. So,
Are you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with AA, they're very good.
Sized
Very good.
feet.
I passed my driving test first time.
I'd like to say for the record that I had 4 minors.
Okay, and I have a driving licence in both the UK and the USA.
If you want to melt past.
So that's
I have access to
all.
my mum's car.
Let's try again.
Very.
It's a
I also
W
had
Reg
access to Joe's
Renault Clio.
mum's car.
Not too bad. Overheated in Chiswick the other day.
Crash.
Doing all
They
right.
did that crash,
So
but with just
fuck
a
that,
couple
I've-
of people smashing the back of the other car.
Yeah,
and
that was really
pushing
good
it or
because
something.
when
They
you
tricked
did
me
that-
into thinking that I had actually hit
Yeah, I
it.
thought- I
and the
thought
benefit
you'd
of that
hit
was
it.
I didn't have to act
Yeah.
a surprise, which was something they realised I couldn't do.
It looked like it might be
Was he just leaving it?
before we were picking up girls in a car.
just laughing. Openly laughing.
Open mirth. We did enjoy this. We often laughed during the scenes. And
Jack Stevens dropped his ruler next to me.
Will's still wearing his blazer. What a geek.
please
What
lose
are
it.
you reading there, Joe? Can you remember?
A bit intense. I think it was Plato's Republic.
Excellent.
I thought you passed your written test.
Yeah, I did. I got
Oh no, it's not.
It's the Highway
Highway
Code.
Code.
It should be
Oh, yeah, of
Plato's
course it
Republic
is.
because Simon's the sort of intellectual of the group.
Well,
If you pass, we could go on a road trip.
Could do.
No, he's not. That's
Well,
well.
we can see what Carly's doing and goes on with.
Obsessed with Carly.
I don't think it's difficult to be the intellectual in the group involving Jay and Neil.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, that's your
Although I
point.
expressed it like a terrible misogynist.
Thank you.
I'm sitting weirdly there, aren't I? What am I doing?
Nice.
Yes.
One
Bit of
leg
toast. We never
tucked
had
up under the
toast
other.
I would have liked to toast in my sixth form
That's
centre,
Will.
and there was not
I think that's
one.
good.
I could do with some
That's
toast
good.
now,
That's
to
Will
be honest.
chilling out, sitting like that. That's how he relaxes.
What you got on that toast?
A bit of jam, diddle that myself in the background. I thought it'd be a very clever idea to have something to eat and do whilst filming.
Yeah.
Continuity were on my ass all day long with the toast.
I don't know.
Continuity is the thing where it has to, if you cut at a certain point, then when you restart again, everything has to be in exactly the same place. But it's really impossible with things like food.
Which is
It is almost completely impossible.
Are there really loads of girls?
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, that's what continuity is.
Sometimes on the rides, boobs pop out.
It's not impossible. Some people do it properly.
What's this, Neil?
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Neil works at Thorpe Park, but never told anyone about it. It's good.
He's a private man, Neil. Private man.
And I get to
Will's got an idea, hasn't he?
the Nemesis Inferno.
Man's cock in the bushes.
It's going to be awesome.
If I pass my test.
Music's building up. Something might happen.
I reckon you'll pass your
Is he
test.
going to
Simon.
pass? I hope
reckon
so,
you
because
will,
otherwise
because
definitely going to be
otherwise-
set
yeah.
in a school again.
Yeah.
Take a miracle for
I've got a funny feeling you'll pass it.
But miracles often come in unlikely packages.
So this day we did as an extra scene about a month after we'd actually finished, and by that stage it was sort of winter in the UK, which is where we live, and it's really fucking
But that's-
freezing,
it's
especially
fine,
wearing a
isn't it?
little
'Cause-
child t-shirt with a bat on it.
Yeah. That's why you look
Not the
so
bat's
old
fault,
in
it's irrelevant.
this scene as well. You've aged.
Just need to loosen you up.
Oh,
Ease into it.
blimey.
Now the first part.
Wait a
Never
second.
saw any of this bit.
No, yeah.
Intriguing.
The building that you're outside at the moment was the unit base, where when we were filming, that's where the green
Saving.
room was.
Saving time, just film it at the place where you are.
Places where we went on breaks kind of gradually got worse throughout the
Was
course
that,
of film.
was that
my-
Damon's car again?
That's Damon's car. This is my favourite base. I really like this base.
What's Miss Tim's car doing there?
You get a pass on that one for having such pretty eyes.
Oh, blimey.
You do have pretty eyes.
Right. To the
They're exquisite.
A little storyline we never noticed there is that it turns out Simon has really bad eyesight. Never comes up again.
I know.
No, he's being distracted because she's fondling, touching him on the
He's got
shoulder.
eyes only for her.
Oh, he's having trouble with it.
Why don't you just let me help you with that?
Naughty.
Oh, let me just help you with that.
You know what she means, really.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not the only thing she wants to have a tug
I
on.
will fail you if you say
What are the other things, James?
first and pull out of the centre.
Go on.
Oh, he stalled it.
Stalled it.
False start. Just relax. Try again.
It's very difficult to relax with you being like that, isn't it?
It's getting easier.
I stalled,
it's getting
I
harder.
stalled the car exactly like that when I did my test.
Here.
There you go.
Right, I'm not sure that's helping with the nerves, actually.
And it wasn't a problem.
You don't want
I don't think it's that much of a problem.
say. But trust me, I know how difficult this test can be.
We haven't watched this episode yet, so
No.
we were
literally
just quite
just watching
intrigued
it,
just
yeah.
watching it.
Was out.
It's a sort of blackmail situation, isn't it?
Good.
Yeah.
You steer, and I'll do the pedals.
Blimey,
the trick of it.
that's a bit of a touch, isn't it? Surely he'll pass his test now,
It seems like he probably will.
even though he's a dangerous driver.
What episode did you do when you did the pilot?
It was the episode where they bunk.
Episode two.
Second episode.
You played Neil in that as well, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I actually
Oh, the
played
guy that
Neil.
plays your brother,
The-
Joe, is well good, I think.
He is good.
He is good.
He's really, really good.
Far better than me.
He's he's all right. I think we've given him too much. There.
Simon, we knew you'd pass. Your dad's just bringing round your new car.
Oh, God, Mum, this is brilliant.
That is not fair.
I'd imagine it'll be like a Beamer or like
I
a
think
Merc.
so. Probably like one of those cars with a swimming pool
Well,
built into
they're
the
quite-
back.
Yeah, yeah.
With like
Oh
honeys
God,
around
what's
it.
that coming out of the horizon?
That's just a dry
That's
car.
not it.
That can't be.
Oh no, that's my dad at the wheel! Oh, what's he done? Oh, Dad, you're well-meaning, but it's so embarrassing.
You can't. It's bright yellow.
He can't drive around in that.
Oh, Dad,
in
don't
public?
you know how I have to live? What about my reputation at school?
Street cred.
Kill yourself.
That's
Yeah.
gone.
Come on.
Oh, my little brother there. Look at my bloody family.
Your mates at school, I think, is cool.
I can't go to
This isn't cool, is it?
Do you want to talk about how nice that car was to drive?
This car was so dangerous. I think it was about to be written off.
It was constantly
We had
revving.
so many
wasn't it?
scenes in that car as well.
The throttle would sort of
I couldn't
get
really
stuck.
drive it. I hadn't.
What happened on the motorway? Did
Oh
we have
my
to have
god!
someone-
Well, yeah, no, that was
when
it.
we drove it on the motorway. I think
Yeah.
I counted 5 specific moments which we could have died.
Careful. That's what...
I was unaware of that, so well done for you.
I
You were
didn't
sort of-
show my panic.
No. I felt quite safe, to be fair, even though I might have said some things that
was bright
put you off a bit.
and parked in my driveway.
Well, I don't think it's too bad.
It's not great, though, is it?
No. But don't look at the external reality.
Oh.
Think of the immense possibilities.
What?
Yes, it's a Cinquecento Hawaii, but it's also freedom. It's the possibility of
just listening to it. It's all dried up.
push our lives literally.
Well, I can't really say a lot because I wasn't in this scene. So
No, I
if you
don't
want
know what's going on. Oh.
Nino's car.
He's
Uh,
because his family
I think-
discovered fire.
Yeah, Henry Lloyd Hughes came up with the idea for
Mackenzie.
spitting on the car, which you're about
Oh,
to see.
yeah.
He did that just in the week of rehearsals, and he actually went, "Let's do it like this." Took a swig of water and actually just spat all over the floor.
Yeah.
I think someone probably had to clean that up.
He's
very rock and roll, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's
I wouldn't
well,
have
he's,
done that. I
he's
would have
pretty
been
damn method.
scared.
Incredibly so.
Wouldn't you be frightened? You cried when he went on the ghost train.
This is
Oh,
the
that's
worst
bad.
possible time you could say that, Mum, in front of the school bully.
He just thinks he's a nice, handsome young man. Well, maybe not handsome. That's a good sort of impression.
Your favourite drink he's having a bit of there of James as well. Your old Lucasade Sport. What,
That is,
have you got a
yeah.
little story about that?
I was just, well, because I don't know, threw up a couple of times whilst filming. People had to keep getting me Lucasade Sport, and also when I asked for Lucasade Sport, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just normal Lucasade and was actually Lucasade Sport.
Did you get a free Barbie?
And that was it. That was all that happened.
Quite an in-depth description of the bottle and how it works, and the cap on the bottle and the colours.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No mistake
I just
could be
needed
made.
to make sure.
No room for error.
No,
when
there
you're dealing
wasn't.
with James Buckley.
Because otherwise, I really don't like the normal Lucasade, so it would have been wasted.
Now,
It would have been a wasted trip. I didn't want anyone to waste a trip.
It's not happening, freak. I called shotgun.
He's right, he did call it.
What? You're back in here.
Get in the back, Will.
I'm so glad that they
Get it.
Get in, get off. I'm hyperreflexive.
This ain't no public school, Will.
they bleached
This is
my
the real
hair.
world.
So we had a
Get in the back.
Get
up.
in the back at the Cinquecento. Okay? Welcome to Hollywood.
Right.
You're four-eyed boffin.
Pull alongside him, Si.
I'm not turning left. It's against the highway code.
We'll just beep him.
No.
Don't be such a pussy.
Oi, no, get off!
All right.
Bit weird.
Hello, lovelies.
They are lovely.
I don't want to be rude, but they couldn't drive. That scene took literally ages.
Actually, I do remember that.
Getting away.
He stalled it again. He's a really bad driver.
I can't believe you lost the muff wagon.
What are we going to do anyway?
Muff wagon.
Follow them until they're forced to drive to a police station?
They love it, you two. It's called flirting.
Yeah, a terrifying and unsolicited form of flirting.
And if you didn't drive like such an old woman, we might actually catch up with them.
I'm not going to
Quiet
risk
again.
our necks for some...
Yeah, well, I'd give a left bollock for them. So get a fucking move on.
Oh,
That's them up ahead.
swear.
Yes, we've caught up with them. Do a left. What are you doing? Pull out.
No. There's a space. You can go.
We should really have watched it before we did this.
No, it's
We're
fine.
just watching it. No, it's quite exciting. What do we remember about this day?
I just remember that we didn't get everything done and we dropped a scene. And people were upset.
There's some of that
Just
film,
pulled
is that
out into the
all
traffic,
on,
just normal traffic.
Oh no! A
What?
dad theme emerging. Another embarrassing dad moment.
No.
No.
Oh, shit.
Shit,
Now-
indeed.
That looks bad.
Good.
Why are they going so fucking
Are a lot of the
I mean, it's all
bits filmed in that car, were that done on a low loader?
Is that
320.
was that someone just holding the traffic then?
wasn't a great start to our first road.
Oh, I don't. That's nice. That angry man. I don't remember that. Yeah. It's a nice little touch.
It's fair to say, overtaking dead bodies wasn't
Did you do this?
No, those are not us in the car.
That's not us. I don't remember doing that.
roller coaster time left.
What is that supposed to be? Just very different weather.
This was in this was in the first week of filming.
Yeah.
This was actually really, really
Oh, this was a
hot day.
lovely
Really
day.
hot
This was
day.
right out. We were in the car park. I thought park all
yeah.
day.
Oh, we were absolutely boiling in that car as
Yeah,
well.
it was so hot.
If you look at me, we're all sweating.
For some reason,
During
I
this-
keep looking down at my lap.
Look at me,
During
I'm
this-
covered in sweat. I look absolutely disgusting, like a greased pig.
During this day, I walked into a pole and I had just.
Oh God!
You
Yeah.
had a massive cut on your
I had a
head.
big cut on my head.
And
which
you just carried on.
Here comes
yeah.
the stunt.
Now, that's the pole.
Here
I
comes the
walked.
stunt driver
Right.
for this. We've got a
Stunt driver, but actually.
Wait, oh, this is so exciting. What's going to
Actually
happen? It's
me.
one of those
I'm in the
apocalypse
car.
films.
We
made
did
it.
that, that's
Oh, no.
There's a stunt
That
driver in
is-
there. You can see it. It's not Joe. But
I did. The thing is, that is the pole I walked into, so I put myself at more risk than the stunt driver.
easiest day's work of that stunt driver's career. He's done sort of like jumping over valleys and he's had to
Where are you going?
drive into a pole.
Got to get this fixed.
But the roller coasters.
I don't care. I have to get this fixed.
He's obsessed with roller coasters, aren't he?
Will's very, very obsessed with roller coasters, but Simon, you're not a
We
big
did
fan
the
of
scene
roller
at the
coasters,
end of
are you?
our first week filming,
No.
which for some of us was the end of our first week ever filming. So it was kind of a really amazing day.
And as we travel all this way, we might.
As I walked away from this scene, I felt really happy. So I was literally like,
How do you feel now, Joe?
really, really bad.
Ah,
We'll cheer you up.
I'm all right.
Think about them little love.
No, I feel,
They're in
you know,
with their tits and
felt nothing.
Si, do you want to tell us about your experience on the roller coaster?
Yeah, I'm not a big roller coaster man, I think it's fair to say.
You were pretty nervous the few days prior to this.
Yeah,
as well, weren't you?
because we had to go. They'd hired the roller coaster for the day to film on. Later on, we go on the roller coaster, and I had to go on it two times in a row. Just felt very, very
Yeah, you
sick.
couldn't do the
So I
third,
couldn't do it again. So we had to come back and film
Simon
me
did
on the
look
roller coaster
awful.
separately, several months later.
Did you actually throw up, or did you just film?
No,
You were very white. You lost all your colour.
you were
ripped it off.
pretty ill.
you reversed.
Yeah, but you're the
I remember when we were doing this scene, I just sort of thought that we were gonna. That the whole idea of this with filming at Thorpe Park would just be like a little bit of filming, and then we'd just walk around the park. So when we were filming this, obviously they say cut just before we get in there, and I was just
And we
like,
kept
oh,
telling
I
them to
just,
come
I just
back.
want to get in
Yeah.
there. I just wanna,
When we got into the
come on.
We did have a moment where we were on lunch and we got
Amazing.
put to the front of the queue for stealth, and that was an absolutely brilliant ride.
Oh.
I've still got a photo of that on my wall. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I
we all,
still
yeah,
got it.
we all, yeah, we've
That
all
was an
got-
undeserved privilege.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, would you say that car door was light or heavy?
Oh, it was. I'll tell you what. Not only was it light, it also didn't have a really sharp edge that guillotined its way into my flesh as I held it over my shoulder. Now
Who's
this
that
is a
in
good.
the
This is a
monkey
very
costume?
nice little.
That was
And
really, really
Blake,
nice.
would you say it was hot or cold inside that suit?
It was pretty warm. Yes, pretty warm.
Why are you so wet, Blake?
I'm sweating so badly in that thing.
Right in there.
And that was just in Thorpe Park, and people were just staring. Yeah.
This was pickup day.
This was a pickup day that we did a lot later.
Oh,
there you
no.
go. That's-
And what you
that's
can't see
lovely.
there, of course, is Blake's absolutely massive penis.
Yeah.
No, the funny thing was that obviously to cover up
It's just
my
out of sight
manhood
behind
at
his
the,
ankle.
at the front of me, they gave me like a flesh-coloured kind of pouch, and what it actually looked like with that with double-sided tape on it, so you couldn't actually see my gentleman vegetables or anything of that sort. But it just looked like, if anyone's seen Dogma, Alan Rickman as the angel, that's kind of like a eunuch. It actually looked like that, which is
Guess his
probably
goes off
funnier.
immediately compares himself to an angel. It was like seeing Jesus, but as if he was
Oh, no,
even
what-
better.
What's happened?
always doing this round here.
What?
Bonkers, they've nicked my clothes.
What are you going to do?
I don't know, last time.
What is going to happen now that they've nicked your clothes?
I'm amazed at how comfortable Neil is being.
I know.
No, he likes it, doesn't he? He's an animal. It doesn't occur to him to.
Oh, right in the face.
Oh, there it is.
and here
I
it
think-
comes, a big laugh from Simon. Just has to hide his head.
I
Hides
think
his
we should have
face in
seen more
shame.
arsehole there. I don't know whether that's.
I think we should have gone right up there, the
We
camera.
should have filmed
Yeah.
into
There you
it
go.
with one of those funny cameras that's on like an optical
Like a
fibre. Yeah.
colostomy.
Yeah, that's what we should have seen.
Right, talking about hairy things. Look at
Now,
those
what's
two
that little-
hairy things there.
Blake, I think you were asked to take off the monkey suit, weren't you?
Well
Yeah.
done, well done. Not heard that one before. Good.
That's sorted.
No, the thing was about this
You
was
had to
that,
wear fur leggings.
Yeah, had to wear fur leggings. If anyone's casting for Narnia, I could quite easily do Tumnus without the makeup on the legs, so give me a call. But that was quite an embarrassing day for me because it wasn't like they shut off that section of the park or anything like that to do this scene. There was generally people that are just on a day out at Thorpe Park walking around going, what are these cameras about and why is there a strange man in Speedos just wandering about? So that was really embarrassing. Got a few wolf whistles and a few things like that.
Well, what's funny was that we had to close Nemesis Inferno for a morning while we filmed on it. So in return, we brought in our own sort of attraction for people to enjoy.
There it is there.
And there it is inside.
It's in a very strange position.
You're only interested in roller coasters.
And actually, they've asked for that to be brought back instead of Nemesis Inferno, just a little booth with Blake in, and you pay for that.
Blake didn't do it. You didn't do it, did you? You weren't up for that.
No, I weren't up for going back and just being in my Speedos with my goat legs out.
It's a shame, you make good money out of that.
Well, Blake's an artist. So.
Now can we please...
What are you doing at the moment, Blake? What's your job at the moment?
Scare chamber at Madame Tussauds. So if you go through there and someone goes up to you and shouts at you and maybe snorts in your ear.
Are Madame Tussauds doing any deals or anything at the moment?
Any deals? Don't think so. No, it's quite expensive there.
You can't say that.
I think we're allowed to talk
I think that's
about...
a fair statement to say it's expensive. I'm not saying it's not worth it.
It's worth it, so...
One more at the front.
How can there possibly...
At this point in time, I was literally so excited because I was about to go on Nemesis Inferno.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for this little bit of dialogue to be over.
I, on the other hand,
was genuinely excited.
Petrified.
Of course, it was Simon's big speech, and they usually take a long time to get through. Is that fair to say?
That's fair, yeah.
This is a bloody good ride.
Are they so dumb they think it's okay to push in?
But you can't argue with that result.
It's the last ride of the day. Please get on.
It's the last ride of the day!
Well, we better get on there quick.
Come on, Will, please. You talk too much.
You're at the front. You know, doesn't matter. You're at the front. Arseholes, but...
Oh, Will.
Oh, you plonker, Will. You put your foot in it, haven't you?
Oh, God, yeah.
I'm the worst human being in the world.
You're not. It was a mistake. It was just a mistake.
Close that old mouth occasionally.
I don't recommend going on a roller coaster in just Speedos. Are quite constricting because there was a bit of chafage going on.
Got that? Yeah. The main way that they pull you into the roller coaster is sort of via your groin, isn't it? There's a strap that kind of goes round.
I felt so ill at this stage.
God, this was so much fun.
Yeah, Tim and Sam, the boys at the front of me, absolutely loved the roller coaster.
I don't think he is supposed to be. He feels bad.
So much. Okay. And certainly in comparison to Simon, for whom it was like a sort of punishment that he kept having to do over and over again.
That was excellent.
For some reason, me, James and Joe were absolutely wetting ourselves going on that ride because Joe decided to say the name Nemesis Inferno in a very funny voice.
It was classic weird Joe.
You get that for free. Now, if you want occasional weirdness, then I'll do that
because
for free.
we were basically told just go on the ride. You don't really have to act when you're on a ride because you're just going to enjoy it and scream. Joe just decided to scream the word Nemesis.
That's what I'd do if I was on a ride. They say don't act. They've got to be prepared for my little songs. You want me to be myself?
Yeah.
And then,
that is a problem. That's going to be a major problem.
I think that's what they want, but then they don't. They're wrong.
Oh my God. Look at Blake's pin.
That's like a
You don't need to look
Douglas
at
fur. Like sticking out.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful. Make a telegraph pole out of that.
What's the story behind that, Blake? Is that
I'm just
what's the story behind it?
A fortunate man, and
Really?
I am single.
Well, you don't have to have it out
so,
now, Blake. Put it away, please.
No, keep it out
Does
for a little
Blake's
longer.
cock get a credit in the end of this? I think it
Wait,
should.
do you want me to finish, or do you want to put it away now?
Yeah.
Oh, look, here it is, car part D.
Oh, this made me feel ill. That's actually.
Oh, that was disgusting. The smell of ketchup and mayonnaise heating in the sun is
awful.
actually quite sort of vile.
One man spent an hour painting that car.
Who has a vendetta against us? Who would do something like that?
Who have we pissed off today?
Oh God!
Can we recall?
Oh no!
Yes.
Well done, Will.
We did piss off.
Will's
some
got his
people.
comeuppance, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Fuckers. Let's get them.
Let's get them.
I'm gonna chase after and then fight the Happy Foundation bus.
I think that's probably a good,
Yeah.
good motto.
Good move. Not one that you follow, unfortunately, but
Quite weird how the hair on my legs suddenly stops, and then it's quite a pasty white bottom.
Did that? Girls are also less. I was about to say that her said granddad, not dad. Then I realised that could be the same person.
could be the same person.
Yeah.
We don't know. We wouldn't. Yeah.
But it's not bad.
Little recap in case you've missed anything. There you go.
In case you stop watching.
In case you just want to get the gist of what happened.
Dad, what you need to know is it wasn't my fault.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but it wasn't my fault.
Bit of that was you just improvising.
Wasn't it?
That went on for a lot longer, didn't it?
What, my improvisation consisted of repetition.
Yeah.
Pure repetition.
Dad, it's not my fault.
Dad,
I said it's not my fault.
Dad, trying to
It's
beat
not
myself into some sort of mood. You haven't got time for that. They just want one good line. Instead, I whinge on
Christian.
and on.
Gordon Anderson. Very good director.
Bye.
Hello, welcome to the DVD commentary for episode 4 of The In-Betweeners. I'm Joe Thomas and I play Simon.
I'm Simon Bird, I play Will.
I'm Blake Harrison, I play Neil.
And I am James Buckley, and I play Joe. Right.
And this is...
Will gets a girlfriend.
Will gets a girlfriend.
Unbelievably.
Bloody last.
Yeah.
Unbelievably.
a great episode.
Fictional.
And Wendy's party was the kind of shit party that happened most weekends. Her parents were upstairs waiting.
I really liked the cardigan I was wearing in this scene. I never got to keep it. I don't know what was going on with that, but I wanted it for ages.
Wait, you know what?
My cardigan, the brown cardigan.
yeah.
I've got a grey, I've got a black. I thought, brown would go really nicely. That'd be good. But, didn't
Nice of you to invite me.
There's
Seemed like a very
didn't get to keep it.
Jay in the background being normal. It's weird. What's that all about?
Wendy, do you have any more beer?
I think there's a box of my dad's small beers left, but don't drink it all, because Charlotte Hinchcliffe and her mates will be here soon.
Oh, bloody hell. Jesus.
A bit catty. Calm down. I just want a beer. I just want a drink.
Charlotte Hinchcliffe.
Oh, I'd make her come. All over my face. Brilliant.
Ah, good. Straight in.
That's crude.
Straight in.
Very crude.
With cum.
Yeah.
Round.
like porn star tits.
I think she's a slag. She once munched off the whole rugby team.
That's true. That happened in real life.
It is true.
That's very
What
true.
happened in real life?
Charlotte
That somebody did do that.
Hinchcliffe, munching off the rugby team. That happened.
Tell me where it happened.
That so happened.
Except she won't be here.
Jay, I'm off, mate. See you soon.
Yeah.
And throughout most of this scene as well, I had a really, really bad throat, and I didn't speak for about 2 days, except when we had to for when
loved
they said
that
action,
when
and
that was
in
like
between takes and scenes, I was humming and doing vocal techniques, which put the soundmen off quite a bit because they thought that there was some kind of weird buzzing going on in the room, which was just me.
Why are they all... This is weird.
That's our attempt at a catchphrase.
Yeah.
Friends!
I think the irony is that I can do it pretty well, but I don't have to say it.
No, I could do it the best, but I did it in a way that was deemed...
Do it now.
Oh,
That's the best way.
right, here they are.
She is Charlotte
Hello.
Hinchcliffe, Emily Atta.
Oi, oi, Sabaloy.
She has turned up.
This is now officially the coolest party we've
Blimey.
Try and look cool then.
This is us. Here we go. Oh, that
is a
wow!
pose.
We do look cool.
What is Joe actually doing there?
That's not cool.
The kitchen was
That's somebody who's got a problem.
apart from one small beer in the washing machine, which was presumably Neil's.
If you, when I open the fridge here, loads of salad dressing. Literally 4 different sorts. 4 bottles of salad dressing.
For later.
So well stocked.
Can't take chances.
God,
What if something comes up and you haven't got the right sort?
Opened it now, you might as well grab a glass.
right. Yes.
Quite forward, really.
Emily Atack playing Charlotte.
Did you know the
My soon-to-be girlfriend.
said to be modelled on Marie Antoinette's breast?
In the show.
Start off a conversation.
And isn't she absolutely gorgeous?
She's
She's very
delightful
good as
to
well.
look at.
She's amazing.
Right, yep. This took Joe a long time. Joe had a massive problem with the sort of banana,
A charming problem.
the banana walk.
Yeah.
Right, so Joe's thinking about walking up to her now.
Banana walk, that's the technical term
Yeah,
for what he does
I
here.
think I'm hidden for
Giving it a
It's
banana.
kind of impossible to imagine what the walk actually is, just by thinking about what the two words
This-
banana and
We'll
walk
get back
mean.
to that in a minute.
This hurt my chest doing this.
I'm about 50.
I exhausted my lungs so much doing this
I'm solely
that it really hurt, and they did that take where I sort of really struggle at the end.
Jay here claimed to be funnier than Will.
Boy,
I am.
And actually,
without undressing.
Well, this is...
And you'd never heard the Crazy Frog till about a minute before this.
And it's a
No,
pretty good impression.
I had purposely not listened to him because he seems like
Mr. Frog.
all right to her.
Whenever he came on for like interviews and stuff, you'd turn it off. If it was on like Radio 4, you like turn it down.
That hurt. My chest hurt.
Okay.
You're a bit of a baby, really, aren't
No,
you?
I'm not a baby.
You are a baby. You did a lot of whinging on set.
No, I'm not a baby.
Okay, is this the bit?
Yeah, I think it's going to be coming up in a sec. This is so funny. Oh, no, it's not this.
No, this isn't funny.
Is it? I missed it.
Skip this bit.
This is brilliant news.
No, it does
because
happen, doesn't it?
Joe's
It
still
happens
Joe's
after
still
this.
upbeat.
Yeah, he gets the...
Simon's still upbeat, so he hasn't been
No, it will happen. It will.
inevitably knocked down yet.
Nice.
Oh.
This is confusing.
Being led up. I can't believe my luck.
What? Why is Will being led upstairs by a really fit bird?
God.
Doesn't normally happen.
Yeah, I heard she was seeing Donovan.
God, only in the television.
Who is it? Is it? Because he's a nutter. We should warn Will.
This
Is
is...
someone? Is it Donovan? Oh, I can't think. Donovan? Let me think.
Donovan?
Guy. Donovan. What's his name? Look, this is
Andrew?
Henry Lloyd Hughes?
Nelson.
From the column.
No, don't worry.
Get on with our lives.
No, it's not a practical joke.
Oh, great, sure. No, didn't think that it was.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just... Oh, I remember this now.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a girlfriend,
Yeah,
Simon?
you can.
No, I do have a girlfriend.
And if you love
I do.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Oh my God, Sam.
Oh, there's probably a load of girls.
Oh, I
listening
know,
to
they're
the
probably
DVD.
killing themselves
Yeah.
now, aren't they?
Yeah. Don't have sex in here.
Don't worry, ladies. I'm...
Oh, he's well up for it. Surely this
Was
is
there
gonna
an end to
happen.
that sentence?
Right,
Was it Donovan? I'm trying to think who it was.
Donovan walks in.
Oh, yeah, it was Donovan.
It was Donovan. Oh, Jay thinks it's brilliant.
Will's dead. Oh, shit, we should do something.
Well, after he gets beaten up, we could take him to hospital.
Fuck. Right, don't say anything. Okay. All right. Yeah.
He's pretty good at being
Yeah.
intimidating.
I mean, he's very good, yeah.
He's really good.
I think Jay.
Upstairs.
See, Jay sells Will out here. I think that's because
He's a bit...
Jay would drop the other guys to be with Donovan's lot in a heartbeat.
That's okay, Mum.
Always very good with parents, Donovan, isn't he?
Yeah.
It shows that he's actually just a little boy.
Or a cunning, sadistic maniac.
Machiavellian.
Like a ninja.
Hand on breast.
What are you doing here?
The greatest day of my life.
Stay. Mark, it's finished. Now, please go.
No, I'm not leaving till you tell me it's over and you mean it.
It's over, and I mean it.
It's a nice soft side to
Look at me.
Donovan.
You feel sorry for
Piggy in the middle.
What?
Mark, please don't hit him. Just go.
What?
Mark, please, for me.
I think I could take him.
It's a shame you don't get to see
I think you should try.
any blood.
I'm leaving.
I like that picture of a cat in the background.
Good.
There is a massive fight later in the episode.
Parents, and don't think that I won't.
Okay, mate, two things, yeah? One, be nice to her.
Laughing. Just laughing loads in this.
And gentle, not like people think. And two, tell anyone I said that I will kill you.
He has a sensitive side, doesn't he, Donovan?
Yeah, he's ashamed of it.
Unexpected sensitive side. She doesn't know what to do.
What a dickhead.
Oh, he didn't really seem like a dickhead then.
Really?
He seemed like a
Seemed
guy
alright.
caring about something.
He seemed really hard. but
Right,
also
so
understanding.
me and
Here we
Blake are right behind Joe here. So
So beautiful.
he's
Looking at me.
my mouth is right next to his ear
She's still looking.
because you and Joe's about to walk up to her and he.
So what you need here is people trying to.
Yeah.
If you're having a hard time,
a midweek wank.
No,
because I don't mind a bit of banter.
Yeah. Okay.
But there are actually certain points where, actually, because you're trying to make a proper bit of television that people are actually paying for, and like the time itself costs money, it's quite helpful if people just kind of take it seriously. But actually, that's the point at which Buckley that's when the game begins.
Yeah, that's where I am in my element and find things very funny.
Joe had some problems for a bit, and what take
Let's
were
have a
you
look
on,
at the
Joe?
wall.
Where you?
It's not difficult, is it? That's all it takes.
That's
all it takes.
How many times did it take you to do that?
Well, to get it perfect, it's worth doing it 12 or how many times?
What happened on the 11th take?
A little
No, it was
devil
the 10th
child.
take, wasn't it?
It was 10th.
On the 10th take, just as
there was a
Scorder was saying action, I whispered in Joe's ear, double figures.
Like the voice of the devil.
Freaked out.
And Joe got quite upset.
He had to take a 5-minute break.
Time out for Joe.
And a bit of time out. I've been working very hard.
Instead of people coming in and reprimanding James and telling him not to do that, people came in and went, "That was really funny, James." That was the set we were on, which was brilliant.
Joe,
I was genuinely angry.
Joe was really angry, so he went to Ian and Damon and basically told them. And then Ian and Damon just said, "Yeah, but it was quite funny, wasn't it?"
I was told off for making a big deal of it.
Yeah, which serves you right.
Yes, always never stand up for yourself.
We notched one up with the greenhouse once.
But we can laugh about it now. It's fine.
Laughing through the tears.
Yeah. Oh, generally just laughing.
So embarrassing.
Oh, your mum loves it.
We've never seen this episode before. So here we are, the morning. 2 days after.
Is it?
Well, no, that party was on Saturday night, and this is Monday morning.
Oh, right. Well
So
done.
Good maths.
Thank you very much.
How are you? What have you been up to?
It's amazing that Will hasn't realised that he doesn't need the blazer and can just quite happily get away with a blue jumper. But no, he's keeping the blazer.
Full tie.
He's got his briefcase still as well.
Well, if I had it my way, it'd be a bow tie.
And
more.
So,
Tails.
Just
medals.
just a bow tie, nothing else.
Not at all. I'm just interested in London restaurants and stuff.
You have had sex before, haven't you?
Yes.
That's a lie.
Don't ever lie about that.
No.
Why is that, Joe?
Had 11 love.
Because there's no way in the world you can sort of preemptively work out.
Why do you
Make it
why
seem
do
as
you
if
always
you've-
lie about it then?
There's a girl I met in Australia.
Australia?
Oh no! I don't know what. No, I don't lie
I
about
think the
it.
implication was that you're a virgin.
I was very.
That's low, isn't it?
Not true at all.
I actually can vouch for that. So
Yes.
All that animosity was just clouding up a loving relationship.
when we
between
made
James
up
and
after
Joe.
the last
It
scene.
could get quite sticky.
That's a good word to describe it.
That's because of
Another one was a few.
All the coming.
Oh, well. Is that
right.
No, because in a way we're just embarrassed. I mean,
That's
we're just
a new low.
This is
Well,
it.
that is it because it just reveals me to be an idiot, and
Right.
I should just not say those things.
Let's talk about the in-betweeners.
So not a virgin.
But yeah.
Okay, the
Apparently-
In-Betweeners was...
Conceived and written by Ian Morris and Damon Beasley.
That kiss there, that's going to do a lot for
there
his
he
street
is.
cred.
I
Who's
really
watching
like
that?
Lurking.
Look at his dark eyes.
Circling.
Very beautiful, isn't he?
Waiting for his moment.
This was one of the last. This was one of the last scenes we filmed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's one of the last ones.
To be honest, I don't really remember the filming process.
You were
It's an absolute
you were
blur to me.
drunk.
Yeah,
most of it, so
Absolute and high.
yeah.
just
And
You would just stroll in whenever you liked.
Well, I'd
we were
crawl
waiting
in,
on
wouldn't I?
set. Yeah, oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
He called in at the end of the day and asked how it had gone.
Yeah.
I was in a bad mood this day as
Yep.
well, and I was actually.
Yep.
That's a change, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why was you in a bad mood?
I was really, really tired, and. Well,
yeah,
all
we were
tired,
getting
weren't
towards.
We
the
were
end
really
of the film.
tired, but I'm also unprofessional.
Oh, friend!
Yeah.
Fuck off, all right? He's not my friend.
All right, you're touchy about your friends.
I like that they're getting their own back on Jay. He usually dishes it out.
No, he's playing badminton actually. Sounds like euphemism.
Look, we're not going around yours. Your house stinks.
Does not.
Oh, it's a nasty thing to say to
That's a
someone.
horrible thing to say. Poor Neil can't help it. His mum's
That is
gone.
a. That is quite nice again.
Yeah, I don't know why she doesn't just come over and say hello.
Because she doesn't want to be seen dead with you.
Oh, ouch.
Oh,
he's really.
he's on the
Leave it out,
defensive.
Jay.
He's
Come on,
the
mate.
Why is he in such a bad mood?
He's on the defensive.
I genuinely don't understand the dynamics.
He's
It's like,
I don't understand the
one-
plot.
More fingers up.
Who's the one?
This is good advice.
Are they-
this
are they-
is my genuine
Okay,
advice.
okay.
What I'm telling you, all the birds I've shagged love that.
So no birds love
No, I didn't hear it.
Your mum loved it.
I think it was something about getting as many fingers in as possible.
Yeah.
That's right.
She's using you to get back.
Good advice. Good advice.
He's talking about pies, isn't he? Different sort of.
Yeah,
keep
get
your
your
options
fingers
open.
into a lot of pies.
Absolutely.
As many fingers as possible.
Focus on your
in the pie.
CV.
Yeah.
Try and
Don't close
expand
every
your
door.
CV, get as much work experience as you can early.
Fuck off the lot of you. You don't.
And don't do drugs.
Right. What's this? They're having an argument, but that would be
But we're best friends, aren't we?
Hold
Oh
on.
no, this is going to ruin everything.
This will break up the group.
Understand that. Maybe if you weren't so obsessed by that arsehole Carly who's just stringing you along, you.
Don't
Don't call Carly an arsehole.
Fine, get your stupid fucking heart.
She is an arsehole, mate.
She's not an arsehole.
Well,
Oh, come on.
Fuck you.
see,
Simon,
that's what they
genuinely,
do.
fuck
They-
off.
they-
Simon, get out of the booth.
That's what girls can do. That's what girls can do to a.
That's their power.
Wait!
And then
That is good.
You don't need girls. Just use books appropriately. There you go.
Friday, right?
Yeah.
I was all dressed up for my
Yeah, that was weird.
date with Charlotte.
Bye, Mum.
Little bit sexy.
Doobie doobie doo.
That's a real picture of me in the background there.
It's a girl, all right. Her name's Charlotte.
That's
It looked
far
like he
off
had an
childhood in
afro.
America.
Oh God.
She's
Is
beautiful.
that Junior League or something, Simon? What- You're like, what do they do over there? Like Minnow League or something? What are you? Some sort of ice hockey? What are you talking about?
T-ball? Were you playing T-ball?
Like me.
We played a bit of T-ball, yeah.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds exciting.
Ah, well.
Some burger ball as well. And
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Darling, I think you're beautiful.
Right.
Incest.
She's quite a nice mum, really, I think.
Oh,
think
I'd
she'd be a
love her
lovely
to be my mum.
She's better than my mum.
I like this car.
That is a joke.
I was driving a 306 at the
My
time
mum will listen
when
to this as
we
well,
were
so.
filming this, and that one was a lot nicer than mine.
Luke played the football friend. Literally a brilliant actor.
Yeah, he was really good.
I think this scene is a real clash of the titans between me and him.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant.
We laugh because he means it as well.
I think in this scene you're watching.
Just see them together.
You're watching him.
It's Great actors
so
of
Yeah,
your generation.
You're watching him
fireworks.
nearly as much as you're watching me. I think that's fair to say.
It's like the first film that De Niro and Pacino did
Oh,
together.
to
Yeah.
see them together is just absolutely extraordinary. It's like seeing Jupiter fighting
Here
Mars.
we go. This
Who
is
is that boy?
this is for the
Mouth.
ladies. Look at that chest.
We're gonna have some.
That is man,
Told you.
not boy.
Did you call me mum?
What he should be.
No. No. God no.
Are you all right?
Awkward.
Sit away. Like,
Me too.
No. No. Sorry. No. I meant.
I know what you meant.
So what was kind of the process with this? Did you have like your undies on and stuff?
oh no, we were both completely naked,
Completely
and we had full sex.
Well done. Well,
And
you got to be method nowadays.
I mean, I don't want to
Method.
blow my own trumpet, but
You
I
see
was
everything.
very,
You see
very good.
everything.
Well, this move that you do here is almost unheard of. I've never seen this before.
Yeah. Well, this is a bird creation.
Yeah.
Good.
Look at
Is that,
it's just
technique you
it's just the
practiced
way
at
I
home?
work it.
That's how Ian
Just
Morris lost
get
his
it.
virginity.
Go
wasn't
on,
it?
go on, do it, and
Oh, he lost it. Kept on a long leash and then reeled it back in again.
Just my hip.
I think that is fair. I don't think it
See,
counts unless
the
you-
irony is that before I read this scene, I
Just
didn't realise that you could just move your hips. So
You haven't done this before, have you?
It's in between. This is
Coffee
very
rolls.
educational for young people.
You should always do it before you do it the first time. That's the advice.
just if there are any,
If you are thinking about losing your virginity,
if you're
make sure
young
you've
and
already
you
had
want to lose
sex,
your
so
virginity
that you know
and
what
you
you're
need
doing.
someone to practice with, then
Okay. Should we
I'm
cut?
sure you can get in touch with my agent. Or something.
Go before my mum gets back.
I like that Will just wants to cuddle.
Yeah, it's nice. I'd cuddle.
Do you want one now?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Don't knock the mic.
Do you want me to stop, or should I carry on?
Why are you actually cuddling? No one's going to see that.
I don't care.
Fine.
It's nice. Just
People
leave
see
us
this.
alone.
You think people won't see this?
Friend.
Right, here we go.
made-up football.
Really pushing the friend thing.
Oh, a little bit. They are on thin ice.
I'm literally. I'm actually
I can't wait for the
annoyed.
badges to
You'd
come
have
out.
to be incredibly
Is that
charming
snow
to keep
on
this funny.
No, that's just trendy sort of window wipers.
No.
Look at this.
Oh, that's right.
Friend! Fucking football friend!
Just going mental.
He's a bit wound up, isn't he?
Just, he's lost it now.
Jane! What are you doing?
Whoa. What?
Friend! I'm not your fucking friend, alright?
Whoa.
Oh, friend! Friend!
So, are they friends or not?
I'm sure.
Oh, Neil.
Neil.
Just doesn't get it.
Slow, isn't
You
it?
don't get it by now, then just
Friend!
Right.
running
and as
away
you run off,
like a couple of
we
little
cut
cowards.
scene, and in that bush behind me, I make a huge puddle of sick.
That's just somebody's house. That's not
Yeah.
How many
It's just
times
their
did you
house.
throw up?
where they-
It was only because that one I threw up because it was in the morning. It was the first thing we filmed, and we got fed quite well, and I just had a massive breakfast.
Because of my aristocratic elbow.
So.
But I'd secretly like to think I'm more Jane Eyre.
She was really good as well.
Yeah, she was very funny.
Have you made your decision?
We got a bit coming up later where Greg does a bit of improv. I'm not sure if it actually. We haven't seen this episode yet, so we're not sure if it makes it in. But Greg constantly.
Greg
just
Davies
did
is,
little,
Mr.
little
Gilbert,
one-liners. Yeah. Sorry if people don't know, Mr. Gilbert. He there's quite a few one-liners that just left us all in stitches throughout the whole process. Don't pick that one.
Oh, don't.
He's disappointed, especially when he sees those beauties.
Look at them. He had 2 out of 3 chance to pick.
Only
when you
Neil.
know it.
Oh,
Okay, bye then.
Time for us to meet.
here we go.
So, boys, out you come. Yes.
All right.
Hurry up. Hurry up. No swearing.
Right.
Oh, this is sweet, isn't it?
This was quite a
They've had
difficult
an
scene because
argument
there were all the essays were there, and I was worried they think I was really bad and hadn't done it before.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that
And they worked it out.
be the
didn't
judge
they?
of that.
Is this a
They're
bad
not
time to say I
stupid,
really
are
need to go to the toilet?
Yeah, probably.
Not with that.
Yeah.
You could go, couldn't you?
I do.
Well, don't go now. Stop it.
She's very pretty.
There's a bottle here if you want to.
Do you love her?
Probably could. Maybe just go and then we can go.
I think I do.
Just sort of riff without me.
Yeah.
I know it won't be the same.
No.
We'll try and keep it going.
I'm kind of carrying this whole process, but
Should the issue here is should Simon go to the toilet?
No. Don't worry about that.
Just like your girlfriend.
Why is she on there? But she's supposedly in a relationship with
gutted. I'm absolutely gutted there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
mate.
Look at me.
What
I'm
a fucking kick in the guts.
What? Yeah.
Well, I'm single.
It's a weird way to do your tie.
Boys,
She's done
and
there.
I'm looking for a real man who's going to show me a good
Oh,
time.
that's a bit provocative for a school.
I'm looking for a big, strong man who really knows.
Oh, tone it down, slutface.
Okay, let's have your first question.
Yeah.
And that was the end of my first love affair.
Oh, we feel sorry for him there.
Bit of sentiment
that's-
now, isn't
yeah.
it? Bit of a
Run to
But that's important.
tugging at the heartstrings.
Yeah, trying to do some ambiguous emotions there.
Oh, run straight to mum.
That's why they cast me, because I can cover the whole sort of gamut, can't I?
You can do everything, yeah.
Yeah. Look at
And
these.
then I can go from, like,
real
joy
tears.
to-
Real
Oh,
tears.
They don't look it.
They're not.
Stop trying to make me move schools.
That was done afterwards, that line.
Please.
Oh.
Too many tears in a way. It looks really
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
We corpsed absolutely loads in this bit. We got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
No,
People-
genuine trouble as well. We
people
were really
got
taking
very
the piss.
wound up with
we were,
us.
We were really taking the piss.
I think I'm probably laughed through this as well.
Weird girl.
Yep, there's me laughing. Just laughing.
Sounds like she's about 12.
Yeah. But I'm laughing.
But also your face made me laugh so much. This little baby face.
Now around a bargain bucket.
You should come.
Actually, that does sound quite funny.
Oh, they've made up.
I'm off out.
As easy as that.
Yeah.
Easy.
Back to square one.
That's what it's like, isn't
Back
it?
to square one.
Everyone is all the crew. They're in that garage, aren't they?
They're in that
Yeah,
garage.
yeah.
So that's the three main characters are all back together there.
Yeah. The
Will,
three
Simon and
three
Jade.
best characters. The gang.
The kind of the
gang.
core of
The
things.
gang's all together.
all right. Don't we run away here?
Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Or is that? Yeah, we do something. Oh no. Oh.
Take 12.
Take 12.
About friendship.
Good take.
Well, the best, but it's not perfect.
Nothing at all about sex.
Will, stop.
Apart from rubbing up against the perineum, doesn't count as losing.
Socks on.
That's good to get the word perineum in.
Always socks
I
on.
don't think I've ever heard that word. outside of like maybe one.
I generally just call it the gooch.
One relationship.
Ian Morris's writing, I suppose.
What is it?
The perineum is the bit.
Don't you know?
In between.
Oh, that.
It's
Oh,
basically-
that bit.
It's in between the
This
vagina
bit-
and the arsehole.
This bit that I'm showing you now. Can you see that?
Is that even right?
Are you
I think
supposed
that's
to have
right.
one?
I don't really know.
Yeah. Bye.
See you later.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to episode 6, commentary of The In-Betweeners. I am Ian Morris.
I'm Damon Beasley.
And we wrote it, didn't we, together?
Yes, we did.
We had the idea probably about 4 years ago. We wanted to write a sitcom together.
Yeah, it was 4 years.
About 4 years. I was working at Channel 4. You were working at E4.
I was working at E4 at the time, which who ended up commissioning it.
Oh, look at that. How do we ever get this on? How do we ever make the contact?
Just the quality of the work shone through, really. And
Well,
got
to
us in
be
the door, didn't it?
To be fair, though, I did actually have to sit in a pitch meeting and go, this is the idea, this is what I want to write. And they didn't say have a series or even have a pilot. They went, have one episode to write.
So that's what happened. You
That's
get
good,
to write a script first,
Yeah,
and then if
yeah.
they like that script, they ask you to write some more scripts or do a pilot of that script.
Yeah. Or actually, what happened to us is they asked us to write another script of something slightly different because they didn't feel that this was necessarily what. Well, say they, Caroline Leddy, who's particularly brilliant and supportive commissioning editor, said that.
Yeah.
Asked to write something different, and then we came back to this, didn't we?
Yeah, we did write something different, which was about sort of 4 boys, but they were 29 years old.
Yeah.
There's a theme in all of our work.
It wasn't quite as good. So this is the first shot of the first.
Yeah.
First scene, the first day of our first shoot.
So,
and it's Sunbury-on-Thames, which is about 3 miles from where I grew up. Spent 18 years, Chertsey.
The first time me and you met.
So, yeah.
Martin, interestingly, this is a good. Martin, we found the guy who plays the dad, Simon's dad. He was auditioned 2 days before we shot that because the original Simon's dad couldn't do it, pulled out, and we had to meet a guy on a Saturday when we were shooting it on the Monday.
Yeah.
And there was no one else to see. Turned out he was brilliant.
Totally brilliant. I mean, absolutely couldn't
we
nailed
lucked
it more.
But yeah, we did have a choice of one, Hobson's choice.
Hobson's choice, but it's funny though because we were sitting in the room where we auditioned him with the producer Chris, and he read it, and I'm thinking he seems brilliant to me, but maybe it's because he can read, and it's on Monday, and I'm absolutely terrified. And Chris just went. I think we couldn't confer with each other about what we thought about him. So Chris just went, I've offered him the job.
So this scene...
Second scene we shot.
This is interesting. This is sort of loosely... This guy who runs the shot is loosely based on a character Ian met when he was attending a wedding, I think it was, in India.
Delhi, yeah. Me and my friend Alexis went to my friend Jasdeep's wedding, and actually this character's called Jasdeep, after Jasdeep, Sethi, my friend, and we went to buy some suits in India, and the long and the short of it was that the man brought us a succession of unbelievably hideous suits, and would always, I think, and he knew they were hideous, but he's just sort of trying to palm off his old stock on us, basically, and he'd sort of go, too jazzy? Too jazzy? Too jazzy? And we go, yes, too jazzy. And eventually I found a dark blue suit I liked. It had brass buttons on it, so I got him to take the buttons off. And then I asked him to do that, and he actually said a line, which I think we cut from the end of this, where he said, you, my friend, are totally out of fashion.
That's Ian Morris doing Indian accent.
Well, see, it's
a legitimate use of it. Yeah,
we
it's
did
not mind your language.
It's in Delhi.
Yeah,
too jazzy.
that's fine.
Here we are.
Raj Park. Raj Park Comprehensive.
Yeah. It's funny, when you're making filthy sitcoms about schools, real schools aren't so keen for you to have.
Yeah.
Miss Timms, of course.
Interesting, that's my car.
That's your car. So, should we talk about how we wrote this episode?
When we did the reproduction.
A bit. Or should we just comment on what's happening? I don't mind really. I'm happy either way. I'm just wondering what people will enjoy listening to.
I think it's easier to sort of talk as we see, isn't
okay,
it?
well, Mr.
See what
Timms,
it inspires.
My old PE teacher was called Mr. Timms, and he's a fantastic bloke. So, and a slight nod to him there.
Ian used to fancy him.
Yeah, he was really fit. Obviously.
The subtext.
Yeah, the subtextual there is that he was fit. We shot this in Ruislip.
Oh, Ruislip, I think. Yeah, it was.
It's a lot of weeks.
I mean,
of
they
my
were a
life.
wonderfully supportive and helpful establishment.
They were amazing.
Yeah,
and it seemed like a great school, to be honest with you. It was supposed to look a bit terrifying because it's Will's first school. So hopefully, in episode 1, that comes across a bit. Although it does just look like a really brand spanking new school.
Yeah,
but maybe hopefully the idea of being scared going somewhere new starts to form in one's frontal lobe. Charlotte Hinchcliffe.
That's who? Yeah, she only did.
Fit girl at school.
That's not true.
Did it as a bet. Here we go, wait for it. Classic line coming up.
It's not fucking true. People don't get fingered for a...
There you go, fingered.
Oh.
With the exception of your sister.
So, we in terms of writing things, we just
Mum, on the other hand.
think of them in our brains, don't we? Write them down. We do a sort of vague storyline.
Yeah.
Talked it through with Caroline led in, Chris.
Do you know we started with an anecdote file? Actually, we had an idea of the characters and what we wanted to do, but we started with an anecdote file, which was everything that had ever happened to us that we thought might be funny, was certainly tragic, and then we sort of used that as the Bible really to build the stories.
Yeah.
And then it felt natural that Will as a character would come from another world. And he was going to be our kind of guide through this.
Yeah.
But interestingly, we didn't have a lot of voiceover on it when we wrote it, did we? That's something that's come further through the production.
It's one of those weird things where we had voiceover at the beginning, we had voiceover at the end, and then when you start to play it through, you think it seems really. For me, it felt really weird just having voiceover at the beginning and end. You suddenly think, actually,
I think the voiceover really helps. But I was quite. I was sceptical when we first wrote a script about whether we needed voiceover, but now I sort of love it, really.
You hated it, you were anti it. I remember we had fights and there were tears and stuff.
This is John.
John Seward.
Yeah, John Seward. He's playing Big John. He came to the original audition.
The pilot.
And I think for the pilot. And we just thought he was such a sort of funny character. And it's a great warmth about him as well, but he is hilarious. He made us laugh because he came back for a recall, and the commissioning editor, Caroline Leddy, and he walked in, shook her hand, he said, "Can't believe you asked me back."
I thought I was rubbish.
I was rubbish. And we thought, oh, John.
So when we did the series, we thought of a character that John could play.
Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch. He's called John.
Oh, you're shit at
this. He's great. He's a good actor, John.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Hundreds of parties.
This is the first ever Christmas
Jay lying there.
tea party. What we want is a good structure.
So I actually organised a Christmas prom at my school, if anyone's interested.
Hang on.
And it was horrific.
I've known you for 10 years.
Great fun, in a way, but kind of just, it involved I think we found it was one of those things where we found girls' pants and there were piles of sick everywhere the next day and everyone seemed to be drunk and one of the schools...
You went to a boys' school?
Yeah, but there were girls, obviously we invited girls, but it wasn't like, I've organised a Christmas party, it's just boys. Here's the good news. And it's...
Item 3.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. But then I didn't see any of that. Some girls must have their pants off because we found girls' pants the next day and we were tidying up. But I didn't.
Sounds amazing. I was slightly older than Ian. I'm a few years, but I think it might be a posh thing because I remember when I was young,
You're posh,
watching. Yeah, but I was watching these news reports about
the Great Cash Balls. Yeah,
and all these posh kids went there, and they were like, they're having sex under the table, and it's really wild. I was thinking, that's not happening at our school parties.
But I went to a Gate Crasher Ball once, and I wandered around just.
Yeah, but I've seen what you look like. So when you were that age, that's totally
when you were that age, didn't take the age. I love this scene. It's my favourite scene. One of my favourite scenes of the episode.
Hi, Simon. All right.
That sick boy boner, brilliant.
Yeah.
Thanks. Just when he it goes in with a smile.
That's Jo Maycock.
Jo Maycock.
Who we found at an open audition, and she came in, and we were actually auditioning for the 4 main boys at that point, and she came along anyway because I don't think we made that clear in the advert, and so we got her to read for the part of Simon, and she was brilliant.
She's great at Simon. Yeah. We spoke a little bit about the casting process, which is that. Over the pilot and the series, we probably saw, anyone playing age 16, 17, 18. Well, I reckon it's got to be hundreds.
1,000.
Oh, 1,000. I think it's about 1,000 people, I reckon, yeah. And also, what I would say while we're here, is that we really appreciated everyone for coming. So thank you to all the people that didn't get the parts.
They won't be buying the DVD. They're not going to be lining our pockets.
They might do. There's a guy I met on a tube train actually who was incredibly nice, but I think his surname was Cartwright.
Well, he'd been and
he came to one of the really early ones.
Yeah.
And he was a very good actor.
I think we took his surname, did we?
Yeah, I think we took Cartwright.
Yeah,
we liked him so much. He was so nice.
I remember him. He was good. A blonde haired guy.
So, sort of strawberry blonde. Yeah.
Yeah. Strawberry blonde.
And charging for chips. Old Trick.
What? Yeah.
Old Trick.
I used to do that.
Look at the other good lady.
Every day we would just eat our chips on the way to the till, and then you wouldn't have to pay for them.
Christmas. Greg Davis, first person cast. We were developing a script with Greg. And we found out we got the show, and he was sitting behind us. We went, "Do you want to be the teacher?"
Yeah.
We think you're brilliant.
He is brilliant. It wasn't just lazy casting.
And he'd been a teacher for 14 years.
Yeah, we didn't know that. We found out afterwards that he was a teacher, of course. And so Greg's also in a really, really funny sketch act called We Are Clang.
We Are Clang, amazing.
And they're always the funniest thing at Edinburgh Festival if you ever go up there. So go and watch them.
They're on The Wall as well, which is this new, I think, BBC 3 comedy show. And they're they're great on that. But this is funny because he said that he went through this scene the day before with his flatmate, who was a teacher, and said that his flatmate went, "Oh my God, this is exactly the sort of thing I say. Oh God, I think I'm being really funny when I say this." And
But if I see anything that
it's a nice differential in height there. We like that.
Yeah, 6'8", Greg, and
Greg.
Simon Bird I think is 5'2", is he?
I think he's about 4'4", actually.
4'4".
Didn't we get him from the Dwarf Agency or was it the Midget Agency?
Willow.
I can't remember. Yeah, Willow, that was them, yeah. It was either him or Kenny Baker, but Kenny Baker he's not well.
No, he's unavailable, Kenny. So
Thanks, Phil.
we tried to have consistent. The supporting artists here are, you'll notice them around the school the whole time. Try to have consistency for them.
It's just because the dance is
good.
Full time, so I assumed.
Well, you assumed wrong, Will.
I like this bit. This is a funny bit.
Yeah, so I
shouldn't really say that about her and stuff.
I know.
But I do like this. It makes me laugh a lot.
Okay.
It's a great performance.
Yeah, very good performance.
Mr. Gilbert.
That's one of my favourite lines in the whole series. Mr. Gilbert.
Say thank you, Mr. Gilbert.
Thank you, Mr. Gilbert.
Better.
Weirdly, Maxime Park poster there, who I was obsessed with for about a year.
Yeah.
See him live, Brixton Academy.
To get posters on the wall, I mean, this is probably just a boring production detail, but it's not as easy as you think. Everything has to be cleared.
Of course, yeah.
So some of these posters need to be clearable, and it can be very expensive to clear photography. So, I mean,
Richard Drew, our
designer, did a fantastic job.
This isn't a common room. This is just a room. It's just like an empty room in a school.
That was a teacher's.
No, it wasn't. There's nothing in it.
Was it?
We built a kitchen. We built
I should pay attention when we do.
You should do, really.
Technical recce's.
Looks like they're setting up the prom. Yeah, they are. John, put some crisps out. Record.
Miles was great. He came to one of the auditions. It wasn't an open one, but we liked him so much. We thought he'd be a brilliant little character to have in the show.
Yeah.
Where are the toilet signs?
We're in the school. This is kind of based on. Well, I suppose loosely, Will's based on me. So this is the kind of thing I do, which is get really stressed and worried and angry and annoyed about stuff.
How can this be happening?
But then, the next minute I'm lovely, so it's fine. Although, of course, I am single.
It looks good.
That's not because you get stressed, though.
This is good. What I like about this scene is the essays nailing the camera. There's one.
Ding.
Ding noise. Because you'll get also, what I like is about bless them, but it was actually easier to not look at the camera than it is to look at the camera. Here we go. What's this one going to do? Wait a minute. Where are we?
I'm on the bell.
Wait.
Ding.
Ding, there it is, nailed it. Thanks for nailing the camera, everyone.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of thing, when you sit and edit, we edited this for
No one else will notice that. We flagged it up now.
Flagged it up. 4 or 5 months
Ruined
sitting
it
edit,
for
and
everyone.
you end up looking at almost anything except the
Tell me what it is yet.
except the thing. Here we go.
Yeah, this was Blake Harrison wore this actually to the very first audition. This is what he just came dressed in, and we thought, I mean, it's weird that he dresses like that, but it would be very funny if we could incorporate that into the show.
He's a bit like his dancing in episode 5. Where he can really dance, so we liked him dancing. So he really does wear these kind of clothes, so we like him to wear them.
Because your cock is minuscule.
Yeah.
Stop looking at my cock.
There's a lot of discussion about Blake's cock actually over the series. Poor Blake.
Yeah.
Naked, speedos.
He's into speedos. Obviously, that's Ep 2, isn't it?
No, 3. Is it Thorpe Park?
Oh, Thorpe Park. Yeah. So plenty of opportunities to check it out.
Check it
go
out.
Go back to Ep 2.
Yeah, have a look at Ep 3.
Ep 3.
Have a look at
Don't
Ep
go
3.
to Ep 2. We haven't put any of his
Don't check
cock
out
in Ep 2.
Blake's cock in Ep 2.
Is the band Transformer? Are they Transformer once or Transformer
I don't
twice?
think anyone even knew. I think I call them Transformer. I think that was wrong.
You call them wrong, so they're Transformer, and they're from Brighton. And they came out and they did this. It was, I think they were fantastic actually. They really.
I booked a band for my school prom, and they were kind of like a rock band, like a local rock band. It was something I was quite impressed with.
Good.
And everyone hated it. And I remember a kid came up to him and went, "Band is shit, aren't they?" And I almost swung for him because I was like so angry about how the evening is pretty much being killed by a band I booked.
Stop!
Nice touch with the tongs, eating burgers with the tongs. Bit of John's homework.
Yeah.
He's stressed.
Eats food. You see? Did you get it?
And to be honest, I think it's a pretty good.
This is funny though, because when you shoot this, obviously we don't have music playing in the background, so it's in a childish way. I still find it quite amusing watching those people dancing around the background, knowing that there was no music there. Obviously, we've asked them and paid them to do that, so.
And there's actually,
There's Miss Timms, Mr. Timms.
So,
ever wear a dress like that?
Yeah, this episode was kind of. I suppose 'cause it's the last episode of the series. It was a party. It kind of made sense. It wasn't,
With the plan? Yeah.
It's not. Hopefully they've all got,
Yeah, to the second.
drive and a storyline through it. So Will wants the party to be a success, and Simon, wants to tell Carly how he feels, which is a terrible idea, of course. Jay wants to
Jay's-
DJ, and Neil
As Neil was about to
fancies Miss Tim.
Neil fancies him. Neil's a simple guy.
Yeah.
his Dutch dickhead.
Touch dickhead.
All right. There they go. When they came up to
The
just
dancing
do the tech rehearsal, he broke. Remember, he had a really old kind of cool car with like an Alfa Romeo, something broke down. Obviously, he's stuck. He's stuck in Pinner.
Best of all, my throat.
He didn't get back, did he?
No.
Now
I have to say that this episode, all the essays all came in their own gear, and they all stood there dancing with no music like that for hours.
Yeah.
And so, thank you to all of them.
Hello, stranger.
Here she is.
Emily.
Charlotte Hinchcliffe, Emily Atack.
Emily Atack.
She's very good.
Why? We can ask him to dance.
Joke there from a girl.
No, I wasn't.
You all right?
Yeah.
Drying up a bit now.
Yeah, always. What minute? We were about 16 minutes through.
Yeah, about 16 minutes. That's about right.
Second wind coming. Don't worry.
It's been nice.
She's great, Emily. Actually, Marsha Chandler, who
yes.
does the music on the show, we should mention her.
Yeah, gotcha.
Massively important
Yeah,
person
Marsha-
in the whole sort of evolution of the programme.
Yeah.
Marsha came in at quite a late stage and helped us with the music. So everything that you hear, I mean, she just gave us all the tracks and suggestions that she thought, and let us sort of create the sound for the show.
Yeah.
So
there's no question that we didn't. I mean, also, Gordon Anderson, who's our wonderful director, he did a sort of pass with music, I think, at the beginning. And says some of the tracks are sort of ideas he had, but then Marsh basically came in and went, look, here's 3 or 4 ideas for each.
Ding!
cue.
Sorry, just did one nail the camera.
And she did a lot of. She basically would look at how it made her feel, think about music that made her feel like that, and then give us lots of options. And so
she does a brilliant radio show on XFM at the weekends. And she just,
breakfast.
She's really got her finger on the pulse as far as
Yeah.
new music goes. So she made it. I think she gave it a real contemporary soundtrack, and something that us 30-something
let's not mention our age.
men
28
probably wouldn't have been able to pull off. So I think I think the soundtrack's cool. I love Marsh.
I like this. Yeah, Marsh's done an amazing job.
This is a good scene, isn't it?
Yeah, I like this scene.
This is
Jay's fork in the road, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got an opportunity here. A path that he could take, which is not necessarily the one he's on.
Feel special.
But is he going to take it?
Oh, he looks like he is at this moment. It looks like he's open.
I'll tell you what, actually, when I watched this with my girlfriend, fiancée, Nicole, she's wonderfully supportive throughout the whole process, so thank you, Nicole. But she was watching this, laughing her head off and going, I can't believe it, Jay's going to go gay. I was thinking, is that... It'd be interesting. If anyone else feels like that, then...
It's something subtextual.
Yeah, let us know, because we're doing this,
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
somehow.
Well, I think what you're good at, actually, if I may say, is that this episode particularly is tying things up, and end of term or some things. Is that what? I suppose the tendency is to go sentimental rather than to go comedic. And so it's almost too easy to go, to go, oh wow, so this is sort of. I like this twist because I think it's funnier than him being friends with him.
Oh, fuck off, you fat wanker.
Which is just. I mean,
I want to think when you give it a wonderful kind of poetic sort of setup there.
Yeah.
The line.
Set it all up.
And then
so
it's
the
that,
lines,
oh yeah, that's what he says.
Absolutely, that is how Jay speaks. Yeah, that's basically what Jay would say.
Oh.
And it's sort of similarly here. Again, it's like, oh god, I can have a great moment. Then.
Where's Tom? Ugh, that dick. His rugby mates.
Emily, she was brilliant
Emily
as
is
well.
totally brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah,
she's
Emily
great. She's good. She was like a grown-up as well, even though she's the youngest of all the performers. Comfortably the grown-up.
Anything in particular?
Have you declared to a girl like this?
Yeah, I did want something.
No, the worst thing I ever did, which isn't on here, this can go out, is that I once bought a girl that I fancied and was friends with, but she wasn't my girlfriend. I once bought a CD single, or it must have been a cassette single, and it was Michael Jackson's "I Just Can't Stop Loving You." I know, it was so tragic, and I think about that now and think, what did she think when she got that? It's the worst song you could ever get.
Actually,
anyway.
well, I think it's quite a good record.
Oh, we've got off the
Garrett.
Because here we go. This is a key moment in the show. Yeah. Again.
No, it's nothing.
Simon suddenly beginning to realise, bottling it basically, but also that maybe. There isn't, this great romantic gesture isn't quite as rewarding as laughing at laughing at Neil.
Yeah. Also, drunkenly lunging a teacher, I think, if that doesn't happen at every school
I think this
prom.
happened. That wasn't it? Ooh. Oh no, that never happened.
Yeah, no, a friend of mine might have made a lunge at a teacher at our school ball who was going out with one of the other teachers.
What's the problem?
This is good as well. Like I said, Emily improvised this bit with Ollie who played Tom. We came to
she's very good at. She was very good at giving him a hard time.
We're like, ooh, good hard time giving. Nice work.
Donovan.
HLH. Henry Lloyd Hughes
Henry
there.
Lloyd Hughes.
I fucking warned you. Yeah, so there's so Henry came in originally for Simon on the early pilot stage, and we liked him a lot.
But we thought he was too posh to play Simon, interestingly, at the time. And then he came back for the auditions, and reading as Donovan, he nailed it. He was brilliant.
We literally people were saying to us, you thought he was too posh? And we're like, I don't know what's happened in a year.
He's not posh anymore.
Yeah, Richard Hart there came to the April auditions. Darcy, who played Jay in the original pilot.
Yeah.
So we sort of tried to keep
lovely Darcy.
Yeah,
he's brilliant. We love him.
We had lots of people come to April auditions, and a lot of them were really good. There's a lot of sort of young talent out there, as Simon Cowell is discovering, and old talent, of course.
I sort of knew that I'd have to say a few words of thanks.
Oh, well, he can't stop himself. Can't stop himself from being a dickhead.
Nope, they're off. Dickhead's interesting, isn't it? That was one of the names suggested for the show, which we really liked until everyone pointed out you couldn't list it in a TV listings magazine as Dickhead, so it's kind of self-defeating when you're wanting to publicise the show.
Jamboree of adolescence.
This is interesting. I shot this. It started raining because I had to go and do this on a second unit, and it really started raining after we'd not got a lot of material. So we had to sort of cobble this scene together. But I think it just about works.
I think it works. And what I like about it as well is it's that thing where it could be a very sweet, sentimental scene, and then right at the end, we put a joke in, really.
Darcy was doing a lot of snogging of that girl.
Jeez. Get a room. No one asked him to.
No, kept doing it.
Here we go, sentimental last scene.
Yeah.
Also featuring cock jokes.
Top night. Tonight.
See, originally the idea for this, but it would have been impractical to film, was I remember we used to get on the cricket nets, which were outside, and we'd just lay on them after parties and be drunk, and it was just a nice place. But that idea of just laying somewhere on school property, but away from the madness.
We used to go and lie in the common room and just sort of
kiss.
Kiss, yeah, basically kiss a lot. Did a lot of kissing. I don't know, because it wasn't a very posh boys' school, and also it's the thing about boys' school that everyone assumes that you are automatically homosexual. Whereas, and of course, I should point out that some of my friends from school are, but it wasn't like it was just like a constant jamboree of homosexuality.
I only said kiss. That's all I said.
Well, two men kiss. That's
there you go. There's the suit again. It's a good shot, this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Good old Crane. I think it's quite sweet as well, off the sort of, the noise and everything.
Are you looking forward to biology next term?
Not really. It should be interesting.
Oi, oi.
I think this might be one of the most extraordinary final lines in the series.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't think the first series of The Office or 42 Towers ended with "I've not cleaned my cock yet, so does this count?"
Yeah.
Job, not a blowy.
And then we had a long discussion about which piece of music should end the show, didn't we?
Got a hand job on the small stage. That's
I don't know if we got the right choice, but
I don't think it's good. I think it worked. It's quite tricky, actually. I mean, the music clearances we're quite sort of restricted in what we can and can't use. But I think it sort of works.
My friend.
But this is, I think coming towards the end of it, and it's interesting to say, they really did become quite a little band.
They were a little band of mates, yes. I think they couldn't believe their luck when they're told to bounce up and down and muck about on a trampoline, because that's sort of what they wanted to do anyway. That's sort of what they do anyway, yeah. And I think we should point out how grateful we are to the four of them.
Yeah. No, they've
doing a great job.
Breathe life into this, and that's always the trickiest part,
I
think.
There we go, there they are, bouncing around.
There you go.
He's gone down, he's down. The bundles.
Straight in for bundles.
Bundles.
Bundle.
Everyone loves a bundle.
There you go.
It is.
Graphics. They were done by Addiction TV.
Yeah.
Did a great job on our titles for us, I think.
Yeah, all the nice people that worked on the show. Thank you to everyone.
Yep. Good. There they are. The band Transformer once. That sort of answers that question. Jill and Malcolm Marconian. And
we read the script.
The house to write in Devon.
Yeah.
Devon. I was told it was Dorset, but it was Devon.
No,
it's
a long drive. Further away. Well done.
Well done, Chris Young, Gordon Anson. They've been brilliant. Well, that's actually Chris Young doing the noise of the chicken. Sort of the noise of a chicken. We're not sure. Yeah. That's it. Thanks very much.
Thank you.